Hey, I'm going to talk about some top moments that happened to me in 2015. All right, so 2015, I went to New York for the very first time. Things did not work out. I ended up coming back. Okay, so, and then I would say January through March were my roughest moments. A lot of family drama, a lot of gossip, a lot of hardships, but I eventually overcame it. April, things got a whole lot better, a lot of transition and healing, um, a lot of good things. May, I really started to forgive. June, I was an extra for, oh, also in May, what else happened? I went to a casting call for Chirac. Um, in June, I was an extra for Empire. And I literally, I'm not going to say really met Terrence Howard, but we were upstairs in the holding room. And he just as like he was about to walk past me, I put it on like a video camera, not video camera, but like the camera so that we could take pictures. And he was already looking at me when I turned around. He had no smile on his face. He was just looking, and he was walking to the room where the scene had to be shot. So all the other extras were just sitting outside and, just sitting around, just waiting. I was there from like 9:30 in the morning to like 11:15 at night. And so I was like, Terrence, can you please take a picture with me? He was all like, I gotta do a scene. I gotta do a scene. And this girl next to me was all like, he just wanna feel like he famous. So that was a really good experience, and I got paid for it. I was there for 2 days, got 2 paychecks for that. So that was awesome. And then what else happened? That was the month of June. In July, I started writing spoken word, freestyling, free verse, and that was how basically my persona, as far as writing goes, I guess you could say this career, how it all took place. It all gave birth because of hardships, and the hardships that happened this year. It turned me into an artist. So July was the month that I started to write. Was when I started to journal and fill up these notebooks, and I became more spiritual in that area. So July was that was a really good month. I'll always remember that. Now, August, I was an extra in an independent film called Stepping Up the Block with comedian Damon Williams. So that was a really good experience too. Um, August. And then came like this financial breakthrough with college. They told me that I was able to go to college. They were going to forgive a bill that had to be paid off. So yeah, I was told that. September, more forgiveness. I went to an audition. I'm not going to tell y'all where. But yeah, I went to this. Okay, it was Chicago State University in Chicago. I went to an audition there. I didn't get it, but the same day that I went to the audition and I didn't get it was the same day that I was invited. Somebody found out. It's a very long story, but um, somebody basically discovered me and invited me to perform at the Jazz Fest, spoken word poetry. So I did that, and I did that in October. In October, I really started to connect with a lot of amazing, interesting, talented people. And that's when I started to let a lot of people go. November, I got a job as writer and editor for the Poets Without Limits magazine. So I got basically like my job in that, and I started to guest host this show for poets. And December, oh, I also this month, well, actually last month, my aunt died November 1st, and we were very, very close. She took care of me when I was a baby. And then December, this month, which brings us here, man, a lot of crazy shit has happened to me. A lot of, again, a lot of more interesting contexts, a lot of prayers being answered. This year, it started off not so good, but it ended um, really, on a good note. And I should say that, I'm getting awarded for my poetry. I'm receiving my award next Saturday. I'm getting, I'm being awarded for that, for being a guest host on the show. And let me charge up this phone before it dies, because I don't want to keep talking and then the phone just dies. Okay, so I'm an honoree, so I really can't wait. So January through December, I would say from July through December, things really started to look up for me. So, um, this year, this year, it started off, like I said, just not good. Like I was saying in March that this was like the worst year that I've ever been through so far. Like the worst. But I can't say that just because I've been through some hardships, but I can't even say that because I overcame it all. So, yeah, that's what I went through. Big events that happened to me this year. And this year actually, it pretty much ended on a good note, you can say. It's not over yet, but I had to do this because it was on my mind. So, there you go. My important moments of 2015. Mwah.